Hello everybody, welcome to Starting Out Solitary. It's Terry. I didn't want to say that too quickly. It might sounded like I was stuttering, solitary Terry. Anyway, this week we are all conversing about the moon, and I thought, since I'm waiting to put my makeup on, letting my sunblock soak in, like this pastiness, the sun's going to be out today. Anyway, this would be a good time for me to do this video. So, let me go back. No, I will start out and say that I love the moon. I love moon energy. I love sun energy too. I guess I'm an equal opportunity vampire, maybe. I just suck the energy wherever I'm going to get it. But I do absolutely love moon energy. I find that I feel new moon energy the most. Full moon, I feel as well, but it's different. It feels different. So, and I wanted to say before I forget, a great point was made in Lippy Witch's video yesterday. Well, yesterday was when I watched it. I'm not sure if that's when it went out. About the winter moon being just so bright in the sky. It seems like it's so much brighter. And, I think I have to agree. And is it just because our landscape is so stark and in the winter often covered with white, so the moon's light just reflects off everything? Don't know. And, quite honestly, the only times I get to see the moon in the night sky right now, especially in winter, the furnace is going to come on just in case it sounds weird in here, is when I go out, like, first thing in the morning, like 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning, and the moon is just right there with, a trail of the planets going off into the distance, and it's just breathtaking to look at. I love it. I don't want to say so obsessed, but a little bit. I have an app on my phone, which is actually the background on my phone, and it tells me how far away the moon is, what the speed is, when the next new moon, the next full moon, the quarter moon. It tells me all of that stuff, and it's on my phone all the time. So when I first started down this path, I have to have a sip of my Mickey D's coffee. Just please bear with me. Oh, God, coffee. When I started down this path, and I was reading all of the books, etc., that you should be doing rituals here and there, and on the new moon, on the full moon, this is how you should do them. I thought, okay, I will embrace this, and I did it a couple of times, and it felt so weird. I knew it was going to feel weird when I read the rituals, but at the same time, I thought, you didn't do them, so maybe you should, and see how it feels. No, it was just weird. And, of course it was weird, because I hadn't done them. I hadn't crafted them and put them together. So, when you're starting out, I suggest, if you're not sure about writing a ritual yet or anything else, look at a bunch of different ones, and then maybe smash them together if you have to. Make a ritual sandwich. Find the things that fit for you, and then you can build one for yourself that really fits you and your personality and your practice. So very important. So, I haven't done a full-on ritual in probably 8 months. I'm going to say probably the length of time we've been in darkness, here. So, and really it's just because of time and space that I have, which isn't a lot. So most likely now that the weather is changing, I'm going to be able to crack open the windows and get things burning and such again, so that I can make that spiritual connection. Like, for me, it's one thing to feel the energy, and that is fantastic. It's another thing altogether to shut down the mundane world around me and really create a space for me to spiritually connect with the things that are going on during a full moon or during a new moon. And one of the things that I haven't done, because I haven't been doing the rituals, is at the new moon, quite often I will do a, what do you call them? An abundance check. If you haven't done one before, you're basically writing a check to yourself from the universe. The universe is writing a check, but, you know, no pen, no paper. And you write that out during your ritual. So basically you're doing a small spell in circle. And, you know, you really put your intention into that. There's a lot of videos on it on YouTube, so go ahead, watch one of those if you're interested, or if this piques your interest in any way. And then, because now you do it on the new moon, because that is the start of the growth of the moon. The moon just continually gets bigger from there. And then you take that check or that piece of paper, whatever it is that you wanted brought to you, and you burn it at your new moon ritual. So even if your ritual, let's say, is just simply lighting a candle, acknowledging where you are, acknowledging where you are in your life, what you want to bring to you, what you want to let go of, those are all things that you can do in a ritual. And I find that that's what I focus on a lot too, is what do I need to let go of within myself? Because doing that then makes you more aware, and I think once you look at things one at a time, and that way, then it's easier for you to do that. What do I want to bring towards myself? What do I want to work towards, you know, in this coming phase? So those, I know that went like all over the place, but I'm sure that you're all smart enough to decipher my speech pattern. Anyway, those are two things that you can do, sort of a beginning and a culminating of a particular spell that you can then, or a working, if you prefer, that you can then work into the phases of the moon, and it brings you, if you don't follow it, it brings you into a pattern where then you can start to feel the moon's energy, you can start to feel the building, and then the releasing after the full moon. It's pretty darn cool. So, I think that's it. I always look up to find the moon when I go outside. If I know that it's not the dark of the moon, okay, let's face it, I do it then too. I still look up at where the moon might be in the sky. And, you know, it's just, I do the same thing with the sun. When I go outside, I look to see where the sun is, and I just let that energy come towards me for a little while. So if you haven't done it, it's really a great way to tune into some of those energies and how they affect you in particular. Notice what stage the moon cycle's in. And if you haven't done it, if it's something that interests you, build a small ritual, maybe around writing yourself a check of something that you want to bring to yourself, something that you want to work towards, and then letting go of it again at the full moon. like I said, I think it I think it does help to make you aware of the different energies that are at play at the different phases. So, I think that's all I have to say. What time is it? Oh crap, we're at 10 minutes. I think I should end this now. I might cut it down. Okay. Bye everybody. Many blessings.